Good morning, everyone. I'm just going to give you just about 1 more minute to get on the call. So 1 more minute, get your glass of water if you're already on the call. Maybe put a nice little essential oil in your hands and take a breath in and just enjoy the moment. So I want to let everybody know there is a chat box on the right side. So I'm going to just type in there, good morning, and then if anybody has any questions or comments, you can always post on the right-hand side. I let us chat publicly today. So welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm so excited that I have all of you attending today. This will be a recorded webinar. I'm going to keep it short and concise for you today because I know everybody is very busy. I want to tell you a little bit about myself. So I offer clean eating programs and allergy elimination programs for moms, dads, women, and a lot of my clients come to me just for accountability and support. I graduated from the Institute of Integrative Nutrition. I am a strategic life coach and a big-time essential oil user. I teach medicine cabinet makeover classes around California now, and I'll be going to Texas soon, and Utah. So I'm so excited about that. So if you, again, have any questions, just send me a little message on the right-hand side, and I will answer your question. So first, let's talk about what is empowerment. Empowerment means to invest in yourself with power and to be empowered to make decisions while owning your power. It means to be sure of yourself, to live with bravery and clarity while tapping into your own self-power. Right? So when was the last time you felt afraid to do something and you actually felt empowered when you did it? I know that I felt empowered the first time I taught my webinar, right? My first webinar. I can honestly say that the moment before I actually started my webinar, the PowerPoint had a glitch and it crashed. It was dead. My poor PowerPoint. However, I actually just pushed on through. I am an empowered mom and coach, and I knew that I wanted to spread my word no matter what. So I just taught the webinar without having my PowerPoint presentation. It was super duper exciting, and it made me realize that sometimes, even though I don't have all the tools right with me, if I didn't, my PowerPoint wasn't working, if I tapped into my own self-power, if I tapped into my clarity and just took a few deep breaths, I could get through it. So let's together take a few deep breaths in and out. Good. So how does that make you feel? Do you feel like now you have oxygen to the brain? Do you feel like you are a little bit more clear? That's what I want you to feel like today. So let's talk about what empowered eating is. So for me, empowered eating is much more than just clean eating. Clean eating is avoiding foods that contain antibiotics, hormones, and contain GMOs. It's about eating the right kinds of food that are designed to nourish your body. Foods like fruits and vegetables, raw and organic foods, and maybe even using green smoothies in the morning with some wild orange essential oils to get you going. So that is empowered eating, right? Eating foods that fuel your body, eating foods that you add some beautiful essential oils to, or if you can also add powerful affirmations, right, to your foods. So that is empowered eating, is making the right decision to eat the good foods and to exclude the not so good foods. And I know it's hard, especially when you are busy, but sometimes it's just having a coach or having a friend that helps you with empowered eating, right? Having someone that keeps you accountable to eat what you said you were going to eat. So if there is someone out there, a coach, a friend, a family member, I want you just to write who would help you keep your goal of empowered eating. Who would be that person you connect with? So now let's talk a little bit about empowered living. So empowered living is when you choose to make the best decisions for your life, right? You choose to make the decisions based on your wants, your goals, your desires. So if you want to be very connected in your relationship and have abundant love or a great partnership, empowered living is to always make the decisions each day so that you get what you want. Maybe you want to lose 30 pounds, right? So every day to be empowered, you wake up, maybe give yourself a mantra, and you repeat your mantra to yourself, and you make the right decisions hour by hour, day by day. Empowered living is living a life where fear does not hold you back. Oh boy. Jessica, you can't hear anything. Let me just start there. June, can you hear, or is it just Jessica that can't hear me? Let me find out here if June can hear me. Is anybody else on the call not able to hear me? You might need to turn on your microphone. I can show that the bottom of my screen that you can't, I am actually in the microphone. So Jessica, could you maybe hit the volume up? Okay, so I did get confirmation that others can hear me. So Jessica, this will be recorded, and you'll be able to listen on your phone or your computer if you did miss the beginning. I'm going to type to you. Okay, so let me move on. So empowered living is living a life where fear does not hold you back. So do you remember a time where you were living your life and you felt an overwhelming fear, and you didn't actually move forward in your life because you had this fear? So that wouldn't be empowered living. Right? Empowered living would be finding out how you can deal with your fears, whether with a coach, a mentor, or a friend, and actually moving through the fear and living the life. Even though the fear was there, you were still pushing through. So empowered living also means that you have an extensive knowledge of who you are and what you want. Right? So with my clients, I always have them write down their goals, their 1 month, their 3 month, their 6 month goals. If you don't know where you want to be, then how do you know how to get there? How are you going to know? So I want you to write down right now, maybe just write down your 7-day goals, right? Whether it is picking the right foods, connecting with the right people, maybe attending 2 2 yoga classes, Pilates classes. Maybe empowered living for you is actually going to a restaurant by yourself and maybe meeting your future partner, husband, wife, and just getting out there. So empowered living means to take action towards your goals and to create the life you want. So I want you to write, if you wrote one goal down, I want you to write what actions you can take today to get to those goals. What action can you take to reach your goal? Now, think about right now. Just take a moment. Are you currently taking action towards your goals and creating the life you want? I do coach new coaches, and that's one thing we always talk about is, are you consistently working towards those goals? Right? Are you consistently marketing yourself? Are you consistently talking to other people and spreading the word about health and wellness? Most importantly, do you have a proven strategy to help you achieve your goals? So I want to talk next about what you would be feeling if you didn't have an empowered, clean program. So your physical symptoms would be frequent headaches, fatigue, colds, brain fog, restless sleep, decreased energy. The emotional symptoms, I think, are even worse. The emotional symptoms of anxiety, depression, mood imbalance, fear, right? We can't be empowered if we feel fear. So, and increased stress. So when you have too much stress in your life, it is also hard to have an empowered life. So think about right now, are you experiencing any of these symptoms? I went through a long period of time feeling bloating and gassy, and I was having restless sleep. And it wasn't until I realized that I was going through too much stress, right? I kept increasing my stress in my life, and that was causing my symptoms. So please know that emotional symptoms actually increase your physical symptoms. Every time you stress, you are increasing bad bacteria in your stomach. So maybe write down if you are feeling any of these physical symptoms. Just write a few down. And now think about, what would you like to experience? Would you like to experience improved sleep, increased energy? Heck yeah. Balanced metabolism, decrease your body inflammation, improve your digestion, have less stress, less fear, and feel empowered. So I want you to look at the image of this woman on the right. She has total freedom from stress. She is empowered, and I want you to be empowered too. Everyone deserves to live an empowered life. And a big part of that is the food, right? We have our primary foods, and then we have our secondary foods. So our primary food, life, career, relationships, right? Exercise, family. So all of those primary foods, those help your empowered life. So I want to talk a little bit next about how what we eat affects our mood. So, of course, foods can trigger psychological and chemical changes in the brain. And sometimes when you eat sugar, you notice how your behavior changes, right? Or you have a glass of wine, right? This all changes your body. If you have genetically modified foods or wheat, they're starting to show that some of these trigger increased energy in kids, right? So your behavior and the way that you act and respond to situations can be triggered by your dietary lifestyle, by what you eat. And what you eat actually determines how you feel and how your body responds both physically and emotionally to your current situation. So if you ate a Snickers bar an hour ago, right, you increased your sugar, and then now, say hours passed, you notice that your body has slumped. Now you don't have that energy to live your empowered life. You have decreased your energy, and you probably are emotionally upset that you ate that Snickers, right? Who feels that? Does anyone agree with me? All right, so our bodies are designed to thrive on essential vitamins and minerals. Now, recently I attended a class with my mentor, Dr. Snyder, and we talked about vitamins and minerals. And to actually assimilate awesome vitamins and minerals, you actually have to have somewhat of a plant-based diet, eating your fruits and your vegetables and your greens. Now, if you're not eating this type of diet at least 50% of the time, then those essential vitamins and minerals will not get into your body. I currently use the doTERRA Lifelong Vitality Pack. It's an amazing blend of cellular complex, nutrient complex, and a omega. And I know that if I don't eat my greens or I don't eat my veggies, that these will not assimilate in my body. It's just one thing to think about. So if we are not nourishing our bodies with the correct healthy foods that fuel our brain, right, then we are considered malnourished. And it doesn't matter how you look. I've had many clients tell me I look fine on the outside, but I feel terrible, right? I know I'm not eating the right things. So even if some people look thin and they look okay on the outside, they appear healthy, then that doesn't mean that they are healthy. That does not mean that they are living an empowered life and empowering themselves with healthy foods. So I just want you to think about that. How do you feel inside? So what if I told you that you can live a more empowered life with simple shifts? Right? Simple shifts have a ripple effect. Simple shifts in your life create long-lasting change. A lot of times I tell people just to start with their green smoothies so that they are not overwhelmed with changing their diet completely. I have clients just sit down for a few minutes and breathe in and out so they have simple shifts. And you control the shifts you want to achieve in your life. So most times in this fast world, we want to change everything now. We want a quick fix. But we end up with results that are short-lived. Do you agree that oftentimes you think, I want to do this right now, I want to change it all, but then when you start, a new exercise program, a new diet program, it doesn't last? So my empowerment program is about creating simple shifts that will give you long-lasting results. Empowered eating is not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. It is not temporary, and it's focused more on what foods to add into your life. It's focused on how you can crowd out. We use this word a lot in integrative nutrition. You crowd out the bad foods. Empowered eating helps you focus on making the best decision for what you want in your life. It is a way of life. So what I'm saying is, it's time to kiss your dieting goodbye. Yep, we don't want to diet anymore. We want to change our life, create our goals, and take our life in our own hands. So I want to give you some benefits of empowered eating. Healthy eating is an effective tool for weight loss if that's what you want. However, even more is that it can increase your energy and improve your sleep patterns. Did you know that positive thoughts can help create positive energy in your meals? Did you know that blessing your food or giving your food Reiki will actually give your food more energy? Did you know that it takes 21 days to create a powerful habit and 21 days to break a negative habit? My empowerment program is actually a 21-day program that helps you create positive habits, replace negative habits that no longer serve you. And my program, which I'm going to open up next week, so keep your eye on it, is going to have a 21-day self-empowerment guide, strategic steps that will help you in your empowerment. I'm also going to help by giving you recipes, and I'm not telling you to change your whole diet, right? We're just creating a new lifestyle. So I'm going to have recipes there for you so that you can create a meal planner. You'll have a shopping list, and you'll have weekly supportive emails from me. What kind of recipes are included? Juices, smoothies, treats, breakfast meals, lunch meals, gluten-free and vegetarian foods. There are meat options for those of you that feel ravenous without the animal-based foods. You're probably wondering what types of strategies that I use. I talk about emotional eating, goal setting, identifying negative thoughts, Reiki. So at my wellness center, I forgot to tell you, I am the co-owner of the Wellness Center of Sonoma County. Starting next Monday from 7 to 9, we will have a Reiki 1 certification program for 4 weeks. So learning Reiki, learning how to heal yourself and heal others and create energy in foods, that is empowerment. And I'm super duper excited to host the class. I have a master Reiki trainer coming in to teach that. So what will you receive in my 21-day empowered eating program? Facebook support, accountability, recipes, yummy, and also to start tapping into your fears and how to transform these fears. Right? I really want you to think about how you can change your fears and be empowered. So just think about that. How can you change your fears and start to live an empowered life? So again, I want to say thank you for attending. If you want to enjoy a free 30-minute health consultation or life empowerment session with me, you can email me at monibravo@att.net or look at my website, monicabravo.com, and sign up for a 30-minute phone consultation. I am going to have a 7-day summer slim cleanse starting at the beginning of August. This will be a class where I will have a webinar, and you will get recipes. It's a little shorter amount of time, but I want to stop just a few minutes early so that I can answer any questions about anything people have on empowerment. Is everybody feeling more empowered now? Do you know what empowerment means? So I want to leave you with this. I want you to take a couple breaths. And I want you to close your eyes and think about what decisions you need to make today to empower your life. What decisions can you make today to empower your life and get you to the desires and goals that you want to achieve? Good. Again, if you want to come to the Wellness Center or have a phone consult with me about how you can get empowered, I would love to talk to you. So you can email me again, monibravo@att.net, or you can call me 707-321-9484. I hope you have a blessed and empowered day today. And thank you again for joining me. Namaste.